Hi, I'm Tammy with the Peach Life, and today I'm going to share with you my find, my Target find. And it's in the dollar section, although it's $5, the little basket. It's really cute. It's a nice little size. So I decided I would take it as a little planner carrier. And let me show you what I did. Sorry, I'm a little nasally still. I'm getting over just my regular cold. And okay, so I added some patches from my recent Puerto Rico trip, a little postal vintage stamp, and then I used a older top that I'm no longer utilizing. I like the little print on it. Okay, if you give that a little bend, it stays up. And I'm going to share what's inside. So I took the fabric and I just lined it. I utilized the stitching that was already on the top, and I hot glued it, the whole entire fabric. I just did a little hot glue all over, and where there was no edge stitching, I just folded the fabric in and hot glued it. And here you can see where there is stitching from the top. Same here, I just made the little ruffles and stuff into a pocket, hot glued a little button on, and then inside there's like plenty of space, but I made a nice little pocket that has a good little pouch to it so it can hold lots. And I'm just going to share some stickers and things that I threw inside. And on the go, I take a little of this and that, and sometimes not having too many things helps to also be like a little more creative, or maybe try some things you may not have. And then inside the little pouch I have here, let's see, I have my little sprocket printer, some extra inks, some extra little Sarasa 5-click pins. Sorry, I'm trying to do everything one-handed here, and a glue stick. So that is in the little pouch that's in there. And here is a little envelope like file sleeve, and in that I have some different little stationery papers for on the go. And back here, I also glued the patch on here, and then this was a little tie that was already on my top, so I poked little holes and brought it through and tied that. And then it works great for my clip pins. And then I added this little box in. It's a little lightweight box from Target. And then over here is my planner. And this is pocket size. And then I added one more, the little ties that was in here, and threw my large ollie clip on there. And I have the little Midori birdie, and then these little wood dividers are at Target also in the dollar section, and I believe it's $3 or $5 for a set of different sized ones. And then in that I just have some stickers, a little card that I might do on the front of my Hobonichi cover. This is A6. It's an A6 secretarial sleeve, and I just have some stickers, some little go-to ones for my planner, and then back here, some little rub-ons, and the little Hobonichi photo holder, and I have different little stickers, and I can slide that in my planner if I want. Back here, this is the Hobonichi card holder, and it has different washi tape in it. And then those washi tapes are, a lot of times people will use playing cards. Sometimes there's actual washi cards. I just used some like hard little vinyl plastic that I had left over from some like Cropper Hopper paper dividers. So that worked out perfect for that. And then some little stickers. And then all of these little guys, these packs, I plan on opening and putting in my little tin here. And then this is some different Kita washi tape for on the go. Let me show you how those work. The little front pops open and you have the little washi strips. So that is what's inside. And again, I have the little patch from my Puerto Rico trip, another little patch from my Puerto Rico trip, and then Remy from Ratatouille. And this was from a little paper clip that I glued on the little birdie. And there you go. So again, it's just an older top that I no longer really utilized. And I just hot glued. And on the corners, when it's just one piece of fabric, I kind of just cut those corners in at an angle so you can fold them and trim off any excess. And it's just great. No sewing needed. I just folded in underneath, folded it so there was no raw edges and hot glued. And I just used on my top the actual trim and edges here so that I wouldn't have to sew anything, and the ruffle that was already on the top. So it worked out really great. A no sew, great little alternative, and then just hot glue. So thanks so much for joining me. And if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments below. But it's a great little find for $5 in the Target section. And you can spruce it up as little or as much as you'd like, but it's actually super cute just as is. And you do not need to line it, but you sure can. Okay, thanks so much for joining me.